Hi guys, good evening and welcome to yet another uh, live session on full funnel marketing. In the series, today we are going to talk about how to leverage full funnel marketing for continuous and predictable profit. This is important for any business, and if we are getting profit, well and good, congratulations. But if it is not continuous, there is a problem. If it is not predictable, that is a bigger problem because people, once you start making profit, you want to maintain that, and if you are not able to maintain, then you will be upset, your system will be disturbed, you already have some liabilities, you already have a team, you already have some investments you have made in your marketing systems, in your team, in your people, in your systems, and you want to continue that profit. So good evening and welcome. Just say hi so that I know you are watching me. And yeah, get ready with the question. Today's session is very crisp but to the point. And if you have gone through the last two videos, you will very well connect with this. So let's get started. So just say hi if you're watching me. And okay, great. Good. So let's get started with the presentation. So it's about leveraging full funnel marketing. Let me stop the banner here. Leveraging full funnel marketing for continuous and predictable profit so that you get continuous and predictable profit again and again for your business. Yeah, let's get started. I'll just make it a scrolling banner so it doesn't interfere with our presentation. Yeah, this is better. So the topics are like this: disadvantages of marketing systems that are not in sync, they're not working together, leakages and the opportunities lost in the marketing systems. Then how to, if I'm telling about the problem, I should tell you how to stitch, how to fix it. So how to stitch your entire marketing system so that there is no leakages, there is no opportunity lost. Then how to do inter-platform data portability and how you can use it in marketing systems. Then we'll go about how to go and talk about full funnel, most important part, how full funnel marketing increases your profit. So then the last two part, how to build continuous profit so you are getting the profit again and again, and how to predict your profit. So yeah, we have some audience here. Hari sir, thank you for dropping in. Hi Viduji. Hi Jayant. Hi, I think somebody from my group has joined, so it shows Facebook group. Thank you for dropping in. I'll make sure that you, the time you are investing in watching this video is going to be super profitable for you. So let's get started. So the problem with marketing system that are not in sync is like this. See the picture, like when you have put five stones, four stones one above the other, and it is imbalanced basically. Although it is working, there is a probability that it can get disturbed anytime. Yeah, it's risky. You are juggling with that. Left side, you see a full funnel marketing system where it encompasses everything else that is required, everything you have and everything else that is required in your system. So it is one system, and it is not four, five systems. So imagine you have a team working on Google Ads, a team working on Facebook ad, email, a team working on content, a team working on email marketing, a team working on SMS, WhatsApp, uh, Bing. I don't know now. Geo have also has a marketing platform, Taboola, TikTok, Snapchat, so many things. So you have so many departments, so many things working in your system. So the blog guy doesn't know what is happening in the email marketing system. The social guy doesn't know what is happening in the Google marketing system. Imagine a system like this, and it's is going to be painful. It is going to be loss making if it is not in sync. So, what are the nitty gritty here? The systems are in bits and pieces. They are not linked to each other. Because they are not linked to each other, there is a data loss. Because there is no flow, you don't know what happened here. And when the second thing is doing something in your marketing system, is it connected to the previous step? Okay, are you reaching out to each and everyone who is part of your target audience in different layers of your marketing system? Are there any interdependency? And since there is no sync, there is all this problem. and it is not automatic. Imagine a system that, we talk about buyer's journey, right? Everybody talks about buyer's journey, buyer's persona. Heavy terms, jargons are used in marketing, but how many of us actually take care of that? Do we handhold a unaware audience, on a unaware target audience, or my buyer persona which I'm targeting, from the first touch point? It can be a social post, it can be a video view, it can be a first email, it can be a blog post, to converting them to a lead, a prospect, and a customer. Okay, everybody is not your customer, but we should know whether this person is eligible to be our customer or not. This person has the intent, this person has the urgency, this person has the budget to purchase our product or service or not. So we, our duty or the system's duty is to handhold them in an automated manner, so that there is no opportunity lost, there is no data lost, there is no communication lost. Let's say somebody fills up a form and do not progress to the next level. What do you prospect? In a marketing, if you are, your job is not done unless you know is like a straight yes or a straight no. The yes or no can be from the customer side, it can be from the your side. So these are the disadvantages of marketing system that are not linked, they are not in sync, they are not working in tandem with each other. Then how to go about it? Okay, before that, let us go to this. What are the leakages? So leakages happens in different levels, different types, different forms. So if I'm doing a wrong targeting, my ads or my content is distributed to somebody else, a wrong person. Okay, if I'm not able to present my product or service in a proper manner by writing wrong ad copy or showing a wrong graphics, even if I target the right audience, that person is not getting convinced to proceed further. Okay, if you are showing a very weak lead magnet to a highly qualified audience, they will not be delighted to even go and download your PDF, right? It's peanut for them. Or maybe if you're giving a case study to a person who is not that deep in your bias journey, then that person will not be interested. It will be like a rocket science to them. It, at different level, there are different leakages and different opportunity loss. So it can be in the middle of the funnel, it can be lack of urgency or lack of budget. If you are showing it to, let's say you are targeting a, let's say, 20,000 rupees uh, t-shirt or a shirt, or maybe a high cost product to a student, that is a opportunity lost, because you are spending money to target them. They don't have budget. Somebody who is aspiring to buy a home but do not have eligibility, and you are spending 500 rupees on a real estate lead, and that person does not even come for a site visit, that is a lack of urgency or lack of budget. So you are, there is an opportunity lost here. Last part, in the bottom of the funnel, if the offer is not correct, if you're not nurturing a prospect, a marketing qualified leads or a sales qualified leads, they will not convert to a paying customer. So there are leakages at different level, there are leakages and opportunity lost. Hence, this leakages at the top of the funnel means you are actually decreasing your audience size. If you are not able to delight or attract your customer, you are actually unknowingly decreasing your source. If you give less water to a plant at the root level, the plant will not grow in that manner, right? If you are not nurturing them in the middle of the funnel, you are decreasing your prospect size. Instead of 10 prospects, you will get 2 prospects out of 100, let's say. If you nurture them well, if you understand the leakages, you will fix them. Being aware of what are the problems is the first step of fixing a problem, isn't it? Then leakages in the bottom of the funnel means you are actually hampering your revenue and ultimately the profit. As simple as that. So these leakages must be fixed. No doubt about that. Then how to stitch your entire marketing system? Do you see this picture in this presentation? It's about a relay race. In a relay race, multiple runners actually complete the task of completing, let's say, 2 kilometer run. So one person does one part, then passes on this relay thing to the other person. So the other person does his or her part, then it passes on to the third person, and the fourth person actually completes the race. So it is, everybody has a duty to do, everybody has a responsibility to take care, everybody has an accountability to do, everybody has to meet the standards, that speed, that pace, that track so that they reach the next person in time. And if everybody does their task well, the team as a whole wins. Same thing happens in the, like, marketing systems, where every part of the marketing system is in tandem. They are linked. They know where to start, where to stop, what is their role in the entire buyer journey from start to end. Okay, I hope this is clear. Relay race, everybody, all of us know about this, so there is no rocket science, and we know that, everybody, if there are four participants and four of them are doing it well, the job is done. As simple as that, right? Moving on. So, how to stitch this? If there are different threads and they are tangled, and you don't know which thread is going to which place, you have a problem there. So, here in a stitched marketing system, we define the buyer's journey. We identify which medium to use for this particular task. Define which data or what data is relevant to the next level. It can be like, let's say, I'm doing a Facebook video ad. Okay. So, what is relevant to the next level is video view or a through play, right? If I am doing a YouTube data distribution system, I should target people who have completed at least 75% of my video. Then only they are qualified to the next level. If I am doing a lead magnet through a blog, people who come to a blog, download a PDF, and fill up their email ID, they are qualified to go to the next level. Correct? So we need to know what data is relevant to the next level. I'll come to the questions. Please hang on. So we define the layers of the funnel clearly from the beginning. So when to present what? Okay. Shall I give an offer in the to an unknown audience, the 20% off in my let's say B2B services? They'll say, okay, why this guy is giving me an offer even if I don't know about the product and service? So when to present what question we should ask, what answer we should be ready with, when to offer, what to offer, to whom. Everybody will not be delighted with the same offer. Correct? So these things are very, very important. When you stitch, imagine that this jumbled up threads are stitched one after the other. They will make a rope, or they will make a long rope or long thread sequence of threads which will do a particular task. Instead of 10 10 meters rope, it will be a 100-meter rope. Yeah, it will do the task. The red one starts, the second one, the green one start after that, the yellow one does the last part, something like that. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, how to identify, important question. How to identify? Okay, we'll come to that. You'll get it very clearly around, I think around the last but one slide you'll get the answer. And if you still don't get, I'll answer your question also. Hi Pramod, good to see you. Okay, let's get started. I think it's clear. If you're clear, if you're watching me and if you're clear, just let me know, type yes, so that I know you are in sync with me. We are in tandem. I'm not presenting to an unknown audience, people who are not getting it. Are you clear till this? Just give me an yes, so that I know you are with me and you are getting the essence of what we are discussing about. Just give me a yes. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for the affirmation. Great. Moving ahead, what to do? We need to link the steps. We need to track the route. Sorry, there is a typo here. We need to track the route. We need to track the source and attribute each step. Attribute means what did the Facebook ad did, what did the Google ad did, what did the SEO or the organic part did, what data it got, how to use that data in the next level. And let's say if you did an email marketing, 2000 people who filled up a form, who downloaded your PDF, you should know which data is actually passed on to the next level. For example, there is a feature in email marketing tool that, every person who opens your mail, you can create an audience in Facebook as powerful as that. Let's say you sent a mail to 1 lakh people and 20,000 people opened your mail. You can create a separate audience set of that, show those people the ads. You can create a audience of all the people who came to the blog and did not download the PDF. You can also create audience of all the people who came to a blog, downloaded the PDF, subscribe to your email list, so you can create an audience of people who downloaded the blog, did not open the mail, people who downloaded the blog and also opened the mail. All these things are possible in digital marketing and automation. Basically available, it is inside that. Thank you for this. This makes me feel good because we are consuming this data. And our objective is to make sure that they end with a definitive endpoint. We have an objective, we have a smart goal. We want that 1 lakh mail goes, so in a month I want 1 lakh blog views, 10,000 PDF downloads, 10,000 subscriber, out of that 3,000 active email open rate. Okay, smart goals we should have in our mind. So we turn each and every gear, stitch them properly, put them properly, and make a system. So in a proper system, actually, if one gear runs, the other one automatically runs, does their part. It's very easy. It's very easy to understand. This diagram itself says that we are making a system. We are not just doing 10 tasks like the relay race, right? So what we should pass on to the next level? So inter-platform data portability. This sounds like a big jargon. Sounds like I'm presenting something heavy, but it's very simple actually. It's very simple. Let me explain that this inter-platform data portability, as I told in the previous thing, that you can link this data, you can track this data, you can track this data through UTM parameters, through different mechanism where you can link each other. For example, I'm suppose getting data. Let us understand this example. Suppose I'm getting data from Facebook ads, Google ads, LinkedIn organic or LinkedIn ads. I'm getting through referral sites. Getting data, getting traffic to my website or landing page through YouTube. I'm getting through my Instagram bio and so many things. So I can actually track the source, create an audience out of that, and treat them separately. I can do that through a remarketing audience. I can say that people who search my product and came organically and landed in my website, I want to make them a separate audience set. People who came through Google Ads, I want to make them through a different. I want to make a different audience set. People who watched my explainer video on YouTube, they already know about my product and services. So I create a separate audience set of them and I treat them differently. You don't treat like your five fingers, right? You don't treat everyone to like. You have different treatment for different source. You have different treatment for different intent level. The person who is searching on Google Ads has a higher intent. The person who has watched a explainer video on YouTube has a different intent. The person whom you targeted on Facebook and they saw a long video, they have a higher intent. The person who saw an offer, the person who filled up a lead form, the person who downloaded a PDF, all of them have different intent and different objective. So we can pass the data through UTM parameters. We can pass this data through retargeting audiences, both available on Facebook and Google. We can also cross-platform portability is possible through tools now. So like told that ConvertKit gives you an option that if they open a your email, it creates an audience in Facebook. So I can retarget. I can create an audience of people who opened my mail, and I can show them an ad. So let's say I sent a mail to 10 lakhs, 1 lakh people, 10,000 people opened the mail. The moment they open the mail, they become an audience for me, and I remarket them. They see another ad. Okay, and it's like I know what you did last summer, right? There is a movie, it says I know what you did last summer. It's like that. So we track the behavior, and we can take them to the next level, right? So there is a question here: how can we make these files? You don't need to make files actually. Facebook, Google, everything has tracking facility, and they create audiences out of the behavior. Okay, so you don't have to create files or download files. They have system. All the marketing systems are intelligent systems nowadays, and they keep track of data. They don't lose data. So you just have to pass the data from one part to the other part. So here what we need to do, We need to qualify a step. How do you qualify a step? Like I told, somebody comes to uh, a blog page, that is not enough. They have to download a PDF, then only they become qualified for the next level. They download a PDF, there is a form in that, or there is a link on that, there is a link to a landing page there. So when they come there, you click, they click on something, they qualify for the next level. Because depending on the intent, imagine it is like a game, imagine it's like a game, right? You complete certain task, you get the next level gets unlocked. Like you do something, gets X point, the next level gets unlocked. It is like that, it is completely interlinked. And all the marketing systems are highly intelligent nowadays. We just need to leverage, and this can be leveraged by interlinking this thing. So that is where the concept of full funnel comes. Imagine that, uh, can you look at your home, can you look at all the rooms in your home being in one room? This is a question I'm asking, guys. If you are watching me, answer me. Can you see, have a view of all your rooms, or can you have a look at, like, can you see a view of your house by being inside a room? No, definitely you can't see, because you are in a room, you are confined to a room. You cannot have a view of your entire funnel by looking at each funnels separately, or each marketing system separately. You need to have a 30,000 feet view or a 360-degree view of your funnel. Then only you know what is happening where. Correct? So here, so this is a diagram. I think I'll directly show you this screen so that you'll understand. I'll share my screen here and show you the full funnel part. Let me share my screen. Yeah. So this is what, this is a rough presentation of a full funnel marketing, where what all we see, what all we are doing. Let us go one by one. Let's say I'm getting organic traffic to a website page. It can be a home page, it can be a blog, and maybe I'm doing Facebook ads to do contribution, content distribution. I'm doing Google ads. Come to a page, my pixel tracks that data. I remarket them through Facebook or Instagram. I send them an email sequence. Then once they consume my content, they come to a landing page. From the landing page, they go to a sales page, and then there is a thank you page. If they don't click on the sales page after coming to the landing page, I'll create another offer, I'll create another remarketing sequence and show them the sales page. If they come to the sales page and do not purchase, I'll show them some testimonials, I'll show them something else, and I will give them an offer, and help make them purchase. That is one part, right? Second part is, let's say if they we already have a customer list. So I create a lookalike audience of that and retarget them in Facebook, Google, or Instagram. If I have their email list, I send them email broadcast and they come to the landing page. I can do WhatsApp here also, right? Parallelly, I'm doing social in my social media post. I'm doing social ads. I'm creating a lookalike audience of all the people who purchased from me. I'm retargeting them. So I'm doing all possible means of creating systems where I do a particular task. For example, here, this social media post will create an engagement. Take all the engaged users and I retarget them with ads. Unless they click, I don't show the ad to them. Here, what exactly we are doing? By doing this, we are actually qualifying. So look at this step here. We have a qualifying step here, and we do a scoring that if somebody saw a video, did not click on that, leave that person, he or she is not your customer. Okay. If somebody clicked on that, watched the video for maybe 90% of the time, that guy is a higher intent person, right? Then output from one step becomes input for the next step. So you see that, suppose people who are engaged here, they are retargeted. People who are already, I have people who have opened an mail, they only go to the next level. I create a remarketing audience, a retargeting audience. So it is not random, and we are taking data driven decisions. Decisions need not be random. Decisions in marketing or in a business are never random. you need to get a signal. If you get a signal, you trigger the next level. So these are all automated systems. So there is a technical background behind this. They are tracking their data continuously, and they are triggering certain marketing activities so that you get that message, that marketing communication basically. So if this is clear, we can proceed to the next level. Then how does full funnel marketing increase your profit? Now, if you understood full funnel marketing, which is a systematic approach of leveraging the marketing system and using the right channels, it can be anything: social, Google, Facebook, Google, Instagram, email, WhatsApp, SMS, whatever it is, right? And showing the right marketing message to the right person at the right time so that they proceed in the buyer's journey from an unaware customer to a paid customer, unaware audience to a paid customer, step by step, like a clockwork, right? You don't have to tell your clock, right, that oh, it's 5 o'clock now, you have to go become 6 o'clock. Clock knows its duty. The 6 second one is running continuously, the second hand is running continuously. The moment the second hand completes 60, the minute moves one, right? The moment the minute hand completes 60, the hour moves to one. So it is like a clockwork, one after the other, in a synchronized manner, like a relay race, like a team, right? So these things can be implemented in a full funnel marketing, and we can leverage that. So now the question comes here: how full funnel marketing increase your profit? Simple actually. You already know their behavior. You know their behavior. You know your customers' behavior, and you can actually track them. So let us show some example. Let us see some example here. I'll share another screen where we are actually tracking the data. We are actually seeing the uh, behavior of our customers. For example, this is a live data, and we are seeing that this was the landing page one. So here we are getting data from Facebook, uh, Instagram, and all process. This is mobile Facebook, so basically mobile users from Facebook. So desktop users were clicking 36%, mobile users were 45%, sorry, 54%, Instagram 55%. So we know we should target only mobile. Now here there is a landing page view, and 2,30,000 people came to the landing page, and only 2.7% converted. So there are 6,000 people who converted to the next level or purchased. So there was a problem here. So when we fixed that, we created a different landing page, a conversion ready landing page. We also tweaked the ads, and now though less number of people came, more people converted here. So this here, this is less number of people, high intent people. They are less in number, but see the conversion rate. Out of 2,30,000 people, 2.7% converted. But out of 30,000 people, 7,000 people, sorry, 2,500 converted. So there is a 7% conversion rates here. Even if there were lots of crowd, conversion was less. Even if less number of crowd is here, conversion is more. So people, businesses need conversion, not random data. You will not be happy with likes if you are not getting revenue. Correct? Hi Bhavani, good to see you. So guys, getting it? So ultimately the business needs revenue. Ultimately the business needs sales. Ultimately the business needs to make profit. So if you are getting 2x people and only 2% are converting, then your business, the marketing system will fail, right? Same thing I'm explaining here. You know their behavior, and you know what is working for you, what is not working for you, right? You know where there is a leakage. Now how to track that? Let me show another example here. For example, this is an e-commerce system here. So here, do you see that this is the product page? Okay, product page 2. Okay, this one, probably this one, yeah. Let me zoom it a bit so you'll be able to see. From one type of category of product page, let me, this is 1 day's data. So let me take last 30 days data here. So I'm getting data from Facebook, and I'm getting data from Google. Let us see. what is happening. So I'm tracking the behavior. I'm also taking the conversion across the funnel, funnel layers basically, right? So let us wait for it to load. So here across the funnel, just a second. Across the funnel, suppose there is a we are getting data from Facebook, we are getting data from Google, then 3% people are converting here and going to the add to cart, and totally 1.5% people are converting, and there is a difference between add to cart and checkout, right? There is a percentage between add to cart and initiate checkout and purchase. I also see that 0.66% from Facebook are converting, 0.79% of Google are converting. Here the number is more, the number is here, but both of them are doing their duty. So by this, you can actually, okay, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to share my screen. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Meanwhile, ask your questions. Add to cart, checkout. Okay, yeah. Let me share my screen again. Thank you for alerting me. Let me share my screen again. So here, let us see that we are checking a month's data. We are getting data from Facebook and Google, and we are getting data, getting people to the product page. So let's say in 30 days, 42,000 people came, 3% people converted, go went to add to cart. From add to cart to checkout, there is a 28% conversion. From checkout to thank you, there is a 22% conversion. So here, how do I know where is the problem? If this 3% is earlier, let's say it was 5% and now it is 3%, then there is a problem. There is a leakage here. So if the product page to add to cart is less, I understand I need to improvise the product page. If the add to cart versus checkout percentage is less, I need to give a good offer on the add to cart page. Probably I should tell when the delivery will be there. Probably I should add easy return and refund policy. Probably I should tell no shop shipping fee or something like that. Okay. Or then checkout versus thank you, there might be problem with the payment gateway, there might be the it might not be working. Probably you should give them more option of UPI scan, pay later and all this stuff, right? So between X layer to Y layer, there is a percentage of conversion. There is Y to Z, there is a percentage of conversion, and you should constantly improvise it so that you get the benefit, right? So you know what to fix, where to fix, you know how to. If you know all this thing, you know what will improve your profit. So if you increase the percentage of conversion between layer 3 to 4, layer 1 to 2, the top of the funnel will be fixed. Layer 2 to 3, the middle of the funnel is fixed. Layer 3 to 4, bottom of the funnel is fixed. So here you don't assume, everything is data driven. I can't see the name here, so just say your name, because if you are in a group, if you don't give StreamYard authorization, it will not show your name. So just tell your name so that I know you are watching me. Yeah, so across the layer, you need to confirm that what is the percentage. Is there a minimum percentage, conversion rate percentage? It depends on your business. If it is a high ticket product, the percentage of purchase is less. If it is a low ticket product, the more people will convert. It's everything depends on. Uh, there is actually no such rule, and whatever I told is just an assumption actually. So high ticket, if you're getting good people, they will go deeper in the funnel and they will convert more. Okay. So here we don't assume anything and we take data as it is, right? So moving ahead, how to build continuous profit? I know now that this is profitable, this will build me profit. So how to get continuous profit like a flow? You can build continuous profit by getting your facts clear. Let us assume that you are asking a question here that how to identify these leakages, right? This is the answer to your question here. Let's say like this is an hypothetical example that we are getting 3,200 visitors. Out of that, 1,600 becomes leads. 800 are marketing qualified leads. 400 are sales qualified leads. 200 are opportunities, and hundreds are customers. So, if this 3,200 prospects you are getting, and you are getting only 800 leads, then there is a gap there. So you have different layers of your funnel. So if this 1,600 versus 800 is not, it's less, then you have a problem there. Now clear? If this 800 MQL doesn't become 400 SQL according to your prediction, then there is a problem. If this becomes 200, then there is a leakage there in this level, in the SQL level. If 200 opportunities do not convert to 100, then there is a problem there. If it is 10, then there is a big problem. If it is 110, then things are working better than you assume, right? So you should be able to calculate these things easily. So you know where to fix. Suppose if I want 100 customers, I need to get 3,200 people here. Imagine this is a hypothetical one. If you want 100 customers, then you need to get 3,000 people as visitor. So if you want 300 customers, you just have to multiply this by 3, into 3, sorry. If you want 500, you have to multiply it by 5. If you want less, divide it by, let's say, 2 or whatever it is. So you can predict, you can control your profit flow by having a funnel like this and taking care of that, right? So let me show you another example. Are you clear up to now? You had this question, right? How to find the leakages. If this assumptions are not met, if you have a plan like this, if there is a less conversion between layers, then you know where to fix, where there is a leakage. It's very simple, right? When your tire goes flat, the cycle fitter guy doesn't actually fix the entire tire. It checks where exactly is the problem. It will put air into that. It will put it into that water stuff, that whatever it is called, and it knows where exactly the leakage is. See, it goes to the leakage point and fixes it. It doesn't fix the entire tube, right? Same thing. If you have data, if you have clarity, you will know what is wrong. Otherwise, you'll say, "Oh, my marketing doesn't work. ये तो काम नहीं करता." You will never tell my marketing doesn't work if you know the data. If you can know where exactly the leakage is. So great question. Thank you for asking that. Moving ahead, guys. So how to be predictable, and how to okay, we know how to get uh, the regular flow you can get by increasing the top of the funnel and maintaining the conversion across funnel layers. Okay, that is the profit, that is the secret to getting a continuous profit flow. You should not stop your top of the funnel. If your top of the funnel is dry, you are not going to get the bottom of the funnel for sure. Take it in writing. Only conversion ad only thing will not work. As simple as that. You need to have a proper funnel in place. So now how to build predictable profit here. Here I'll show a last screen here, and that will be pretty clear, and you will also understand how you can do that. So how predictable funnel profit. So I have created a real time example where this was a case where we were getting 6 lakhs people, 6 lakhs reach, 3,300 people were coming to the view content, 479 were actually adding to cart, and 191 were purchasing. So there was a 0.55 click through rate here, percentage conversion across the funnel. You're able to see my screen, right? Okay, yeah, you can see my screen. Yeah, this if that was relatable, this will be even better relatable. Just have a look at that. So I'm here, I want to increase this. So I should not just increase this, I should increase this click through rate also. I should also increase this add to cart percentage. I should also increase this percentage. So micro, this is what I was telling, micro adjustments will give you mega result. Just have a look at this carefully. This is very very powerful. Instead of 0.55, so this is the revenue. There is some percentage of mismatch here, but overall it is the same thing. Okay, so I'll just make it only numbers so that the percentage do not disturb us. So it's, let's say, 3,55,000, more or less it is same. There are some percentage garbage here. So instead of 5.55, if I make it 0.65, increase only 1.1%, the revenue becomes 80,000 more. Okay. If I make it 0.75, just 0.2% more, the revenue becomes 1 lakh more, 1.5 lakhs more. If I make it 0.85, just 3%, 0.3% increase, the revenue becomes 60% more. I make it 0.95, the revenue becomes almost double, right? If I make it 1.2%, the revenue becomes more than double. So small change here at the CTR level or the root level can give you higher returns at the bottom of the funnel. This is very, very powerful, guys. And this can be done only through tracking the data. If you have this kind of thing for your system, you need to track each and everything. How many impressions, how many reach, okay, how many click, what is the click through rate, what is the engagement rate, how many landing page view, how many add to cart, how many initiate checkout, how many uh, purchases. So don't look at only the end point, don't get attached to the end point only. Have a look at, track this data, calculate it. It is just a hypothetical thing, but you can actually create your own thing. Just make a sheet in Excel and record this data and see how it is working. You can even break it down to campaign wise, you can break it down to any kind of system. You can actually break it down for Google, this is happening; for Facebook, this is happening; for YouTube, this is happening; for organic, this is happening. You can create all this kind of sheets and you can actually track your funnel. Now it can also encompass your email marketing, it can encompass everything. And yes, that's correct. Volume, yeah, volume is the game. That you are correct. Yes, it is very, very powerful. It is very simple yet powerful. So moving ahead, this needs to be done. We need to predict our profit, that you know where exactly you are going to hit. You want to hit on the 10 or to the 5. If you are at 5, target 6 next time. If you are 6, target 7 next time. Maintain 7 for 10, like say 1 month, 2 month, then target for 8. Now you know what you need to do to maintain 8. So if you want 300 here, you have to multiply it by 3. If you want 500, you have to multiply by 5. Multiply into 5, right? So when starting a business, how can you decide what is the average deal size? Marketing is not about assumption. Assumptions can be done once you have some data and behavior testing. Okay. So average deal size, you can look at your competitor and ask, see that you know what are the other people who are actually doing this. You can actually see, take a thing from your competitor or an industry standard, and but it doesn't work based on assumptions. I will say, to know how deep is the water, you have to get into the water. Then only you can test it. Now, guys, people who are watching me, can you relate to me? Are you getting the essence of the whole system? Are you able to relate that you know, this is how I can fix my system? This is how I can have a full funnel marketing. This is how I can track data across my layers. This is how I know where exactly there is a leakage. Do you know that you know how this leakage can be fixed? There are different layers. So don't fix the entire funnel. Have a system, track all the data, start fixing wherever there is a problem. If things are working at one layer, do not disturb that. Can you relate to this? Just type I can relate if you're able to relate to this. I'll get a signal. I'm tracking your behavior now, right? Great. So this is what happens. Data driven marketing is the key. This is the answer to your question, that you know there is no assumption, there is no presumption. You can take learning from your data. You can take inputs from your competitor. You can take industry standards which are validated, but ultimately it is your system. Okay, it is ultimately your system, your product, and you can actually do uh, do wonders with your marketing if you have the data. If you know how to go, where to go, where to increase, where to decrease, you can actually fix things. If you know, you can take a decision there. So that's all from my side for today, guys. And if you want to get in touch with me, this is the best way to get in touch with me. And this is my website. You can go there and schedule a call if you have something to do with like a full funnel marketing. And if you want to take a consultation of our agency, you can get in touch with me. If you want to discuss something, I'm very much available in this email. This is my email ID. You can drop an email. I would love to talk to you, and you can schedule a call here. And you can just need to go to the website, and there is a button there. You can schedule a call. Every transaction, every relationship I have need not be transactional. So you can discuss a funnel with me whenever I'm free. I'm happy to talk to you. You can drop a message me on LinkedIn or on my page. WhatsApp is something I do not check, so I'll avoid WhatsApp. But yeah, I'm available to answer, discuss things, discuss your funnel on email, and I would love to do that. Neeraj, thank you, Neeraj, and yeah, my idea is to share so that we get input. See, the kind of questions I get that actually opens up. So when I do a live like this, I do get lots of challenging questions, and if I know, I answer. Otherwise, I go back, learn, and come back and tell that. So thank you for investing the time, being there in the session, and I'll see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock. And if you have questions, do drop a line on LinkedIn or drop a line to my email. I will be so happy. I'll be happy to discuss things with you, help you identify your problem, help you build a profit, help you build a predictable profit. And yeah, this is my contact details, so you can get in touch with me. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I would say good night for today. Have a great week ahead. We have come to the last week of the first month of 2022, so it's a time to actually introspect whether we achieved what we envisioned last month. Okay, take a stock of what you have achieved in January. Plan your February, plan your March, plan your entire 2022. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vidushi, for Vidushi. Basically, I think that is how it is pronounced. For being here, asking a lot of questions, and keeping this session engaged. Thank you, everyone, for being there, and see you tomorrow. See you next Sunday. Sorry. Bye.